You ever lay in bed at night and replay something dumb you did? Not some huge dramatic movie mistake, just a small one. Said the wrong thing, went somewhere you shouldn't have, took a turn you didn't need to take, and you think, man, if I could go back 10 seconds. Yeah, now imagine that feeling, but for the entire world. Because the modern world, the one you think is just how things are, might exist because a driver in 1914 made a wrong turn. No exaggeration. One steering wheel move, and the 20th century caught fire. Picture Europe back then. Big empires, old power, pride, ego. Nobody texting, nobody posting, nobody venting online. Just leaders with armies and tempers. Tension everywhere, like a room where people have been arguing quietly for years but nobody swung yet. Then you got this car rolling through Sarajevo. Inside, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, big title, future ruler, important dude. But here's the wild part. He wasn't trying to start a war. He actually believed the empire needed to chill out, give people more say, calm the pressure inside the system. Outside the car, though, different story. Angry young men who thought violence was the shortcut to freedom. Secret groups, pride, nationalism, all that. Earlier that day, someone tries to kill him, throws a bomb, misses. Most of us would think that's the end of the story. But history don't move like movies. Later, the driver gets confused, makes a wrong turn, stops the car right in front of another guy who had already given up on his chance. 2 shots. And those 2 shots didn't just end 2 lives. They cracked the century. Because that killing gave leaders the excuse they needed. Austria goes after Serbia. Alliances kick in. Everybody starts mobilizing. And once that machine starts moving, nobody can stop it. World War I. Millions dead. Empire shattered. And that war? That wasn't just a war. That was the setup. Germany gets wrecked, humiliated, broke, angry. And when people feel small and desperate, they start listening to voices promising to make them great again. That's the soil where Hitler grew. No World War I, maybe no Nazi rise, maybe no Holocaust. Millions of people who vanished from history might have lived whole lives. Let that hit. A traffic mistake might connect to whether millions lived or died. Then you look at Russia. War breaks them. People starving. Soldiers fed up. Revolution. That leads to the Soviet Union. That leads to the Cold War. Nuclear weapons pointed at each other for decades. Half the fear in the modern age comes from a chain that might start with that same moment. You see how thin this is? How delicate? And here's the part that ain't about maps anymore. It's about us. People walk around thinking big consequences only come from big dramatic decisions. Nah, it's the little stuff, the quick reaction, the lazy choice, the it's not a big deal, the moment you don't pause. The world might be shaped by someone not pausing. That's crazy, but it's also familiar. We all got moments like that, times where 10 seconds changed everything. You just don't see the ripple yet. History feels solid when you read it, like it had to happen. It didn't. It's built on humans being human, confused, emotional, rushed, proud, the same ingredients in your everyday life, the same stuff that causes arguments, accidents, breakups, regrets. Scale that up to countries with armies, you get wars. But here's the flip side people miss. If small things can wreck the world, small things can save it too. A pause, a breath, choosing not to escalate, choosing not to let ego drive. Those moments don't make history books, but they shape history just the same. The disasters get the headlines. The avoided disasters, nobody writes chapters about those. That wrong turn reminds you of something uncomfortable. The world ain't as solid as we pretend. It's fragile, built on moments. And moments don't announce themselves like, hey, this one matters. They feel ordinary, until later. So when you hear somebody say, it's just a small thing, nah, there's no just. Sometimes small is the spark. And sometimes the only difference between disaster and peace is someone choosing a different turn. That's the Stoop truth. Life don't always give rewinds. History definitely doesn't. So you move careful. You think before you act. Because if one wrong turn can shake a century, imagine what the right one can do.
Hey y'all, I hope this helped you understand this stuff a little better. Let me know in the comments, and let me know if there is a topic you are curious about. Maybe I can help. You can also check out these 2 videos. Hope they help you. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hype this video. Always appreciate y'all, and thanks for stopping by the Stoop. God bless always.